playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. A running play called on 4th down. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On the run, it's Lee. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. The back's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go.
to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down?
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick game to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Makes it look easy. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it, 4th down, and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this 1st down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. Receiver in motion now. Looking for a man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. the 6th play on the drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powering through a tackle. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Iowa State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the game here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
That's another Cyclones.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And the Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. The linebacker shifting around now. offense will keep it on the ground here.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Cyclones looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Iowa State. Strong game by this quarterback. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Wideout's now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He's got room to run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Hokies are in the red zone. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. switch it up, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wiggins. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And there's the handoff. Breaks into open space. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Cyclones look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Try and muscle for the first down. Touchdown, Cyclones! And that will give them the lead now. They slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
No problem on the snowy field. The BAT is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lions. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
First down here for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Lee. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Wilson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Virginia Tech, 17.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
That's caught. It's Wiggins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff running right. Gets the first and still running. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They'll try the ground game here with running back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And they'll go right back to him on first down. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Touchdown, Hokies. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down one and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Returner looking to make a play here. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. But that moves the ball into plus territory, trying to be aggressive here and win the game before overtime.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. You got a quarterback that makes good reads, can throw the football well. Why go into overtime? Take some chances here and try to win it in regulation.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. On the run, it's Meadows. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. The second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or do you go for 2 and win it right now?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Point after, knocked right through. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds an open target on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pass is incomplete. Come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going.
A bold call by the offense backfires. It gives the defense a lot of confidence in an area you never want them to feel that confident.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a 3rd overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a 3rd overtime.
So now the offense must answer with their own 2-point conversion to send us to a 3rd overtime. Play fake, looking to throw. And no, he doesn't get in. They've stopped him to win the game in double overtime. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.